Hi, this is Claire again with the full moon cards. Today we are using the Modern Witch Tarot, matching my nail polish, so to say. Yes, this is also out in German, so I'm using the German version of the cards. Yes, and I'm a little bit coughing. Still, I had a little summer flu. In German we have the word summer flu because it's unlikely you have a flu in summer, so we have a special word for it. Yes, so maybe I will have a little sip of tea here and there, but of course we will do the cards. And our first cards, I had drawn them in the German version as always. Our first two cards are person cards, as we call them in German. So this is always for many people a little bit difficult. What do these cards mean? Is this myself? Are these aspects of myself? Is this different persons around me? If I'm a male person, what do they mean at all for me? So we will have a look at that, and of course we will have a look at the Emperor at the end. Our third card. These are wonderful cards, no harsh cards today. This is beautiful. And first of all, we have the Queen of Cups, Königin der Kelche, as we say in German. We have these little lovely letters, Ö it is called. It's like in the Nordic languages where they have an O with a line in the middle. So this is our O with a line in the middle. It has two dots. Yes, the Queen. The Queen of Cups is, when you read the tarot cards in a more traditional style, you would say she is the, if it's a woman, the woman who asks the cards. This card mirrors her. This comes from old card reading from the heart cards. The heart cards, heart and cups are the same. It's just different symbolism, and but the core meaning is the same. It's the element of water. So these are feelings, emotions. We see it here, lots of water, blue colors, wonderful. Here a mermaid. Here you see the shells. So it's really watery. Also these soft lines, lines and all of this. In tarot cards, everything is important. Also the way the lines are made up. You might know some of the Swords cards, which have very sharp lines. Like the Five of Swords, for example. So you see even the lines in tarot speak, not just the colors and the motifs, but also how it is presented, so to say. So the Queen of Cups is about yourself if you are a woman or if you are a male. As I had already said in the German version of the video, every person has male and female aspects, and it always, of course, also depends on the situation you are in. For example, I myself, I can be very rough in some situations, and in some situations I'm very shy and careful and not so male, so to say, if we want to put these gender things onto the cards. And you could also say yin and yang, for example, to express this. This is more neutral, so to say, but yes, if you are a male person, this is your inner woman, this is your intuition, your inner queen. Everyone has this. It's just different. We are all like, there is a scale, and in different aspects of our life we are at different points between male and female, at least for my feeling. It is not that you are this or you are that. Every person has a different personality, and different areas in life are reflected different by our behavior, so to say. So it's really not just about who you are or which gender is affixed to you, so to say. Yes, but back to the card itself. It is you as a woman, or it is your inner woman as a male. It can also be a good friend, and it can be yes, your intuition. No genders at all, just your intuition, your inner voice, the soft things in you. And it's important to listen to her. So this card means do meditation, go for a walk, have a cup of tea and do just nothing, and let your first calm yourself a little bit. This might take time. And then afterwards, it's important to listen to your inner voice, to make space for yourself. This is very important with this card, because these are more like action cards. We will come to them. But this is the initial spark, and today it's easy to like take 10 workshops or read 5 books, and always be running around but never really knowing who you are and what you want and what is the direction. Yes, it's easy to run into all the different directions if we think just by the head. But this is thinking from the heart. This is our gut feeling. This is deeper. This is our core. These are the things we cannot put in words because they are deeper than words. They are the real life, so to say. So yes, keep this in mind. This card has a depth, but the thing with this inner voice is always it's not so loud. It's not just like thinking, okay, I can think, I can be rational, I can make a plan. This is easy. This would be a swords card. Or I want it. This would be the wands card. Yeah, the pentacles we have, we will talk about them. But this is so soft, it is subtle, but it is profound, it is important. And often in the lifestyle we have today, our everyday life now, we tend to overlook this. Oh, this is just feelings. No. These are the most important things at all. Yeah, and if you listen to these feelings, you will save a lot of time, because you won't go into this direction and take this course and do that workshop, and in the end you will feel like, I don't really know, because she knows, so go to her first. Yes, also on another level, if you read the cards, this might mean, if you have a reading in front of you, and many people ask this question, I have myself in a reading, what should how should I interpret this? So just a moment. She means you are alert in the situation, you are wide awake, your senses are awake. It does not mean in every case that you are acting. It is sometimes it's enough to be awake and to have a look how things develop and to have a close look at it, and yes, to draw your conclusions from it. Yeah, so this means always being wide awake and really not just being passive in your life and not just in autopilot mode or something like that. It is really I see, I watch, I feel, I perceive. Yeah, I am awake, you could say. It's a wonderful card, an active card, but activity could also be like the introvert version of activity. I have a look, I see what is most important, I have my conclusions because of that. It does not mean you jump into everything and you do. It can also mean that you are very active, but with this card, water is the element of reflection. Many water deities have a mirror as a symbol. Because water reflects. You can see yourself, but you can see yourself, now we come to the Buddhist version, so to say, you can only see yourself if the water is calm. Otherwise you will see all kinds of waves, but not yourself. Yeah, so calm down. Okay, next card. You can really speak long about her and also about the king. It's very important, especially in our fast time. And I have a little sip of tea before. Yes, so we can go on. She is the Queen of Pentacles. She is very earthy. Yeah, we have here the goat head, we have the little rabbit, we have, of course, the colors. As always, the colors speak, the motif speaks here, the fruitful, greens and flowers, and everything is very, very nurturing, motherly, strong, also reliable, accountable. The Pentacles are always accountable. These cards are very, very down to earth, very good grounded. If this is a person in your life, it means this person is, yes, grounded, stable, reliable. It's always also it's a person that is very patient. It's not the fastest person in the world, so if you are more a hectic person, this can be really annoying sometimes, but it is also helpful, because these persons, they think first and act then, and this is always helpful. So if it is, for example, a friend, it could be your mother, it could be a relative, a female, just a moment, a female relative, or someone who is around you, like a colleague or a friend, or just someone you know, who says the right word at the right moment, and then things go on. Very practical advice. Yeah, it can also be your inner voice as a man, as a woman, your inner voice who is nurturing, who is like, for example, also about self-care, eat good food, do your exercise. Yeah, the pentacles are always about the tangible things in life. So this would mean do your exercise, go for a walk, breathe. It doesn't have to be yoga all the time. Really going for a walk or something you really enjoy, because then it's more likely you will do it more often. Yes, good food. We know what's good. In our heart we know it, we just have to do it. And she gives us the calm and the stability to really do it, to integrate it into our life. And with these things we also come to the Emperor. The Emperor is a wonderful card with these two ladies, because he, or in this case she, is about stability. He is about order. It is also about hierarchy a little bit, because an emperor, he has a state, it's a system. Yeah, it's not just a clan leader or someone like that. It's really based on structures. And so this card also means put what you want to do, your emotions, your intuitions, what you feel about yourself, your self-reflection, really get to know yourself, and what you want to act because of this, because she is a practical side. Yeah? She's motherly, so this is also about birthing things, if we want to put it figuratively, I think you say in English. I'm sorry. So this is about the little births we give every day for things, for projects, for plans, for things we love, things we do. Yeah, this is bringing things into life. This is birthing in a way. And so this means, what do I want to bring into life, and how? And how is answered by this card, with a certain structure, with things that already exist, where you can already start, that have it already in order, a way you do it. Like usually this thing is done like this and this and this. So you do it like this and this and this. Yeah, you don't have to invent the wheel again, as we say in German. I think you will have something similar in English. You don't have to invent it every time new. You can put what you want to do on tried and tested ways. Yeah, and sometimes we are feeling like high flyer. We want to do everything like, oh yes, I do it, and I do it my way, and everything new and fresh. Not now, okay? This card is really about do it in a proven way, in a tested way. Yes, sometimes it's good. We would have, for example, the Fool card. When you have the Fool card, then everything can fly high, and you will have success with it. And you should go on ways that people usually don't go to do what you do in your way to approach the situation. But the Emperor is really about tried and tested, structured things. You always have to think about the state with this card. Yeah, what does the Emperor do? There are hierarchies, there are plans, there are responsibilities divided onto several executives, so to say. It is maybe for what you are having now in your life, these words sound a little bit big. Yeah, but you can of course you can level it down to your situation. What would structure be for my situation? What would be helpful? Like making a plan, having a look what others do when they fix that problem, which are like proven ways to fix this. How has this been done before by others? It's totally okay to have a look at others, or at usual ways to solve this problem, or to go about what you are planning, and then do it like that. You don't have to reinvent the wheel. Yes, so when we put these cards together, I'm sorry, I will have a little tea, and then we can put the cards together. When we have these cards together, they are very fruitful, they are very moving forward. We have no sharp cards here. It's a very tender month, so to say, and also fruitful, and also stable, and with a good foundation. Yeah, which is typical for the Emperor. So when we put this together, the first card is about our inner voice, about our intuition, about who we truly are and what we truly want. If you don't know us, allow more space. And I don't mean with this any fancy exercises, or yes, we try to put a new program. Oh, I have heard about this new method and about this meditation technique or whatever. Yeah, this is not about putting techniques or systems or anything over yourself. This is listening to yourself And maybe the answer comes 3 days after you had your talk with yourself. Yeah, some people use prayer for this, which also means reflection. The method is not as important as first having the space at all, and if it's only 10 minutes a day. This is better than nothing, and it will bear fruits. So go within yourself, allow space for yourself, for your inner voice to emerge, to be heard. And it is there, it is always there. So people sometimes think, oh, I have to do something, I have to get something, or to produce something somehow. No, this is already there. You just have to find a way to listen to it. This is a beautiful thing about this card. In this way, it is effortless. You just have to make the right conditions so this can show up. This is everything. Yeah. So the second card is a more practical card. Of course, these can also be persons. So this is yourself if you are a woman, or a friend, or someone from your family, from your surroundings if you are a man. Helpful, intuitive, and emotional. It's a wonderful friend person. Yeah, it's the cups are wonderful for friends who really feel with you and who really are interested, genuinely interested in you. The Queen of Pentacles is about doing it, giving birth in a deeper sense, speaking in pictures. Yes, to really bring it into life. And this in a nurturing and female and soft but also profound way. Yeah? You know, some of you will have given birth, I did it too, so it's not just airy-fairy, it's just really doing it, and all the effort. So female, with the word female, I don't mean just soft. We also have these special strengths, these extra strengths, or we couldn't be children. So yes, it's strong, but it's grounded. It is not aggressive. Yes, this is what I want to say. It's not the aggressive way of force. It is strength. I hope these are the right English words to say it. But it's not forcing anything. It's just bringing it out. And yes, beautiful. It's nurturing. Yeah, there's everything to it. And this has a strong influence on life if you don't do it by force, but by strength. Yes, but we could talk long about this, so I just want you to know that this is a very fruitful, practical thing. You bring your dreams and what you want to achieve now. It's also easy to do it now. Yeah, this card does not just mean this is a topic now. It also means there are supporting circumstances and developments to help you with this. Yeah, it's ripe, the project, so to say. Yes, and the Emperor is, I'm sorry. The Emperor is about how to approach these two ladies. And this is with structure, with order, with tried and proven ways. So structure, if we want to put this a little bit more practical, could mean I will take my time for meditation. I will have a look at my day structure, where I could do it and where it would be a good place to meditate. And if it's just 5 minutes, but I will have a look at my structure and my how I go about my day. And this is very important today because we are often hanging on devices. We are, yes, checking screens and everything. So it's easy to lose yourself. It is so easy today. Maybe easier than ever before in history. So it's really having a look at the Emperor and having a look at your daily structures or non-structures is important, because structure is not meant like a jail for yourself. It is not something that should hinder you or be like a barrier. Structure can also mean something that holds me, something that gives me the base where I can walk upon, yeah, into my life and bring things into life, because they have a certain order and they are held by this. Yeah, this means the positive way of structure. This makes you, if you have it, it makes you the ruler of your own life, and you are not ruled by everything that comes to you, or by your devices or whatever. Yeah. So when we put these cards together, they are emotional and intuitive, they are fruitful, and they give you a certain order so you can approach those things and really get it. Yeah, really get it results, because you know how to do it and how to structure everything. Beautiful cards. Let's enjoy them, because no one knows what will be there in the next full moon reading. Really enjoy this time, take this time, and listen to yourself. Okay, so these are the full moon cards for this time, and we will see each other next full moon again.